Perchance, I think it's time to do another story quest. I don't know if you're gonna see this before or after Natlan comes out, but odds are it's probably gonna be after because odds are it is going to be after. Yeah, I have a ton of videos stocked up, and I'm probably going to have to just shift the stocked up ones back because I've already done that. Because I want to upload Natlan as soon as possible. Time to talk to Metaman himself, the creature.
Wait, did I hear that right?
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like Nicolette, Sadine, hey there! What are you two talking about? Ugh, Traveler and Paimon, please. No, this is completely unprecedented. How?
I trust that you'd be able to work that out.
I
with
mean,
my
we are
network.
amazing detectives. I've
I
played
must
all the
apologize.
Danganronpa games.
I do not.
So, what is it exactly?
A Melusine named Kiara.
And then?
That is all the information I.
Huh? I have no idea why you're. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any.
Thank you for understanding.
Then I shall return to my post.
Oh, we got a trial. Let's go.
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's a...
I cannot tell you just. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this.
Come on! Stop.
It is not my intention to keep you in the. Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms. There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
What position was the Melusine in? You can't just state a Melusine, because, like, what did they do?
Been amazing.
Indeed. The reforms damaged the interests of some. And the more conservative fact, the incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, all Melusines used to live a secluded life. I granted their wishes when many common folk believe that I share a special bond with some of them, especially those who hold a grudge. I have nothing against the opinions of. It has already happened once.
Even there's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Based on prior experience, there is a The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions.
Something else.
However, since I am technically an outsider,
but aren't you the Chief Justice?
I understand where you are coming from. You know very well about my true identity. Even though I was born with a human form, there is taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part. I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're cool
All
too.
those organizations anyway. Let's team up and round up. Oh, but...
Let us go. We should visit
the Melusine. Talk to the Melusine.
Nicolette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine.
Oh, he belongs.
Is
Like,
that really true?
Like, he's fine. Like, he's perfectly fine here.
Paimon feels like he has a kind of skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Maybe that's why all the Melusines are weird. They got it from him.
Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right? But
Hey, there's a world quest I could pick up. Add to the collection. Let's get this out of the way. Avoiding leaks. Political stuff. hurry up and get this out of the way. Gonna have to fix the political work.
Thank you for your suggestion.
Just casually being like, hey, don't, like,
Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
fish! Because you know what that means. Fish! That tower, what the hell is going on with it? I should probably check it out in a later video, like probably record it like later today or tomorrow. Anyways, Natlan releases August 27th. Excited.
The weather's amazing today.
Kiara,
Hello.
Monsieur Neuvillette! Oh,
Fish.
I remember. You're the
We
traveler.
saved the world, casually.
Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a
A threatening letter. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading, but Sidine told me it was a threatening letter.
Have you run into any
Suspicious-looking people? What?
He's following you.
Did you think? Nope. I don't remember.
Do you still have the letter with you?
Oh, let's see. So,
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you. A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals the writer's intentions.
Holy crap, someone's watching us.
We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, Kiara, you should come with us.
sure. Wait, no.
But you are being watched right now.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara, with us around anyone. Thank you, traveler. Fix this pipe.
All right, let it.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around. So, Kiara, how old are you? Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the court of Carol, didn't Nervalin mention her just now?
I
That's more than 400
could have sworn there was
years
someone up there
ago. Why not be a big
taking a
sister
picture.
too?
I say right foot creep boo, walking with that eat. Staying low, it's in a scene. It's again walked on, it's enough to eat. The devil under your feet, you know what I see.
Hi, Muncies. Hey, traveler, did you hear that?
What? Someone's watching us.
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us. Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two?
Yep.
Oh, they're the travel.
I thought so. All right.
May I begin in...
Of course.
Who's taking the pictures?
No hazards detected. That was quick. I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that Osmel is things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them...
All right. Now that you're done, hear me out. I'm planning to...
Of course!
Please wait a moment while I take...
Seems like they get along real... Huh? What are you looking at? Is there really someone watching us?
Shh!
Guess there's stuff we can't see. We can see. I wonder.
Strange. Why isn't he? Gotcha!
Got him. You're under duress.
Charlotte, what are you? Oh wait, don't tell Paimon you're threat letter. What threat? This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Oh, you want to interview him? That's right. I'm not the but it's not an easy task to accomplish. So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
If I wasn't going to edit this video, I'd just put like the extremely loud incorrect buzzer here.
Yeah, we're doing an investigation. I see. In exchange, could you tell? All right. What? Someone's not so loud. It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara last month. I'll ask my colleagues about it. But I gotta warn you. Why? People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette anyway.
Oh, so it's racism. Okay.
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
Oh, Chlorine.
What do you think? The design?
I think it's girl.
Huh. It's very.
What's Chlorine doing here?
What are you doing here? It seems that you just.
As I passed by the Palais Mermon, technically speaking, he and I are under an employer. I happen to have some time at the moment, and leave this to me.
Okay then, we'll leave.
Let's go back to the palais. We're in the back, Neuvillette. We told Chlorine to do it.
You're back. Is everything all right?
We ran into Chlorine.
That is good to hear.
We've had some.
I've been looking over the case records. I've come up with 2 plans. On the other, I could also analyze the conflict.
They both sound like pretty.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader.
We'll help you read them.
Thank you.
About Risley. Risley wouldn't do such a thing. I mean, I don't think Risley's salty about it, you know? Does it mean I think he likes the job? There's a bribery case. Who's the Marichasi Phantom? Where's document about them? Callus is dead. Can't be Despina, cause like.
Have you made any progress?
We skipped through some of them, but there's still many.
I would love to answer that question. If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000.
I'm like, it couldn't have been
the documents
Risley
you see.
who did it.
Whoa.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective. There are many documents. All right, let us take a break then.
I only read you read like 30 documents in the span of like 5. You too.
Even the rest of the silence is making
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People, would you like to have some drinks, perhaps?
He's socially
You
awkward.
must be...
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
Let me guess. Water.
Paimon wonders what Novelette likes to drink. He seems like the type of person...
He's a water fan.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
It is water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
Wow. Water. Who would have thought?
So it's just plain old...
What did you think it was? This water is indeed very... I believe you've already tried Fanta. In fact, said water is sourced from all across Tepir is one of their latest products. Water, if I were to comment on their mouthfeel... the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa Village have distinct differences exist between the waters of each area.
Really?
Water. Water. And water.
What do you think?
Water.
How regrettable.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refined... Oh, could it be because you're the high... we are allowed to bring that up, right? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages.
I don't know.
Sorry. Paimon was...
There's nothing to hide. I accepted this position because I want...
Questions?
Many, in fact. In essence, I neither... For a long time, my memory was rather incomplete. With regard to the primordial... Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer.
True.
I have been holding... But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My guess would be that there are
wait.
at least some similarities...
Could we
between
have
humans and
Novelette
myself.
Act 2 with, like,
But
Have you made...
Natlan or Shesnaya?
perhaps, but I find such
Where he
progress
learns
difficult
his
to
past?
describe. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat.
Are we gonna continue...
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing.
Water? Do you...
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of... If there really were an organization attempting to use Melazines, perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by... Perhaps...
Oh
we should
yeah,
go-
the fountain. I mean, we are working with the King Detective over here. Wait, actually, now that I think about it, now that I have a lot more of these, I can get 4 of them. Kageuchi handguards. Auto add all these. Can I get 9 more of these? Level 70. Let's go. Someone actually... Wait, what do you mean we have to fix? Oh great, I have to finish a quest. Yay. I just wanted to go and do the Novelette quest. Shouldn't focus experience mode fix that? Documentary. Hurry up. We have 3 more level up books. They're all going into gaming. Real question. Is gaming... Is he gaming? Like, does gaming be gaming? Like, would he be gaming? Like, what games would he play? Like, would he play Genshin? Or is he more of a Terraria type of guy, you know? Like, would he play any video game?
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Perhaps leave the investigation
Just
to me.
chug an entire thing of
I need you
primordial
to take a few
seawater.
steps back and keep us.
A safe distance? Nivelette, what exactly are you... Oh, it's glowing!
We're heading in. It's black and white. Like, what the hell happened? Why is it all black and white?
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Nivelette. The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so...
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special site.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village. But I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose almost 20 years.
Tonight.
We've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted...
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried...
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to...
He is an earnest man. There will...
We're going down. We're going timber.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh.
Get away from here!
Huh?
I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm down.
Hard to say. Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came. Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Nervilat allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official—
Go away!
I'm not leaving. We joined the Mari Shosei
Solving cases? So tell me, how can you—
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talk.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of— There have indeed been an increase in cases recently. Perhaps.
Even the captain of the— How can two completely
Racism.
different species possibly coexist?
Oh. Oh, that's racism.
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity. And that you and— There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine.
Monsieur Nervalet said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last—
Give them to me.
You're not gonna—
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done.
Explore the memory. You do be exploring the memory, though. Where's the Opera Epiclès? They killed the teleport waypoint. They killed the teleport waypoint. No.
Monsieur Nervalet, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the—
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Vautrin brings up a good please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Medal of Peace?
Are you sure we should do this?
Nah, not gonna happen. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Nervilet will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh, if he just left...
Oh God, we have racism.
Turn the murderer in!
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Nervalet too!
Racism. Too much racism.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
Racist.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Nervalet confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene.
And she called me a block. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth?
They drove her to suicide?
Like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan. Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way.
Oh, God.
Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the gut. Can you understand how
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this is nothing. I will take responsibility for everything.
What the hell happened?
You know, they're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol. I'm thinking... bail him out?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol...
Oh, God.
Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is
Free my boy!
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. Please, think about it. If the same thing Yeah, that's right!
Order!
This whole thing
Order!
because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could...
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent! He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. But I understand. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined. Therefore...
What?
That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette!
Vautrin.
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? Is this what justice...
Order. Since there have been no further objection. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique, Mr. Vautrin will be declared.
Wah.
Goodbye, monsieur.
This all happened because of Carol's...
How can different...
Oh, that is a lot of racism.
Hey, stop spacing out! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself. It seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over. Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memory...
Wow. The Hydro...
Oh, damn.
The last time we came here, the trap...
It is as you said, it is not only the fountain.
That sounds...
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carry... Which ones? It's fine. It was a coincidence, but you should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me. I don't know what caused this to happen. However, I did find some resentment.
Oh, didn't
Oh, the smuggling case.
In that case, the resentment should have come from that.
Huh? What are you doing?
Navia, what are you doing
I
here?
was just about to.
Navia, nice to see.
I've heard something. Rumors are abroad that someone's. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads.
Thank you. Where did you hear about?
The Chief Justice out on investigation. A company. You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret.
So that's what she...
Indeed. I did not
You know. Anyway.
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case. We are planning to return to the Palais Momo.
All right. Then all round. Wait for my word. Ta-ta.
Neverlet, do you...
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will... What is
No
more
one would
important
dare
is
to
that
harm her.
this is perceived by the public. I hope the same won't happen.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night?
Wait a minute.
Let's take a look around.
This can't be. It's gonna happen again. Are they gonna start rioting?
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against Amelazine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice isn't...
What? That's... Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. Think about how much we owe them.
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time.
We were informed that. Nope.
Have you had dinner yet?
This isn't a good time to be.
Come on. Don't act tough.
You shouldn't ever skip meals. Especially...
Glad to see the attitude towards
I heard
Melazine
even
appears to have
Neuville's
shifted
keeping an eye on the
positive.
situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted.
Seriously? Were you planning?
Relax, I was just playing.
That's more like it. We should...
Come and fight me instead!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol... Shh! Look!
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly...
So...
No, I should stay where I am. Let us stick to our plan and return.
Turn to the Palais Moria. Oh. Let's go on in. Let's go. About the smuggling case, let's read that.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. The list of involved suspects.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate. Among them, surveillance of Essa.
So many names.
Yes, there is some. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling.
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from... He said, and I quote... Huh? How did Navia find them so quick?
I too am perplexed.
No, it can't be. This can't be. It can't be this easy. There's gotta be something else to it. Like, this, it can't be this easy. Like, they could have caught the wrong guy. Like, time to absolutely Fortnite drop this guy.
I guess I'm going home.
They're just hot dropping. Hello, you're under arrest.
Hey, Navia, we're here!
The trio of power.
Whoa. These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee.
Invite them.
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great
Yeah, it's...
But... Oh, well.
Can Paimon stop yapping?
Yes.
Your essay?
Yes.
Did you write that threaten?
I did, but I...
Orders from
Orders?
Domenico. He was my...
Domenico. Where is he now?
the fortress of...
Well, looks like you'll have to make the trip yourself.
You've done more than enough.
Leave the formalities for later. You should, if he really is the one setting...
All right, then. Let's...
I mean, hey, I'd rather prioritize this over unfinished comedy. Back into the fortress we go. I think this is my current best survival item. 15% max health. Hey, it's Risley! You're Risley Bear. Hey, Risley Bear.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, dear esteemed guest.
We're back! Oh, and a greeting from...
This isn't anything new. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasant...
Yeah, no more pleasantries. Let's just cut to the chase. We need to speak to
Do you
Domenico.
remember a thing or two about Domenico?
Who does this guy think he is?
He once attempted to, I said. Meaning that, to be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact...
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past.
That's an easy one.
Oh, did I hear someone say Melizine?
Hi, Siegewini.
What happened? Siegewin! Yeah, and we're at this, really?
There's no need to worry. Claran.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still...
Ah, head nurse.
Writhsley.
Okay, I get it.
Think of it as more of a humble thanks for the trouble.
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke...
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But enough jokes.
I mean, Risley isn't a criminal, he's just...
has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
I mean, I don't know what he did. What did he do? I forgot.
Please come with me to the infirmary. And watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Beep, boop. Suspicious barbecue ribs. Believe in the power of skepticism. Oh wait, this is the workshop. Wait, you know what that means? Fish. I mean, as much as the fortress looks cool, I mean, it does get a bit annoying to be here. Especially since you are already here. You know,
Now
whole
that I think
acts.
about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
More like unfinished comedy. More like never will be finished comedy.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone... Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated. I'll bring you some tea. Typical Seaweed. Why aren't you two saying it?
You noticed them too. The badges that...
Familiar. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, hey, we are... Man, we're not too out of place. Like, we've been here before. I mean, like, oh, hey, it's them. What's up? Man!
Anything you need? Oh, this?
What's that?
We have a very long history. We have never had many members throughout. Helping each other is our purpose.
Sounds like a pretty neat...
All we want is to defend our... But people won't...
The man!
Interested in joining the mutual aid? If you'd like to learn more...
Help all each other. Do all you can to further justice. Do not detest just judgment. Fuck melazines. Okay.
The slogan may have... Here, this...
SMH.
You two look kind of familiar. It's the symbol of the mutual... From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those. The first president of our network was an all of us have a lot...
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neverlet.
Let's go. I need to spend some time reading the Genshin lore.
Did you manage to gather any?
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badges...
I personally crafted two. Carol's medal was destroyed in a...
Oh, so the network would... Monsieur Neverlet, His Grace has requested your presence in...
All right.
We got him. I don't want to do Siege Weenie story quest because she's gonna use us for medical experiments. Like, what's she gonna do? Inject me with melazine drugs? Am I gonna have to fight off the entire prison while high? I don't know. I haven't done Siege Weenie story quest, and I won't until I absolutely have to. I'm deleting you, YAOI. 10% complete, 35%, 60%, 99% complete. YAOI is forever.
Why don't you explain everything?
Neverlet?
You're under arrest again.
Calm down. Was it your idea to send... Hassan has already confessed.
That idiot.
Let me ask this another way. Who is pulling your...
What? You're not trying to...
It's best if you realize the... I assume your previous attempt to
I can do that.
You see?
Yes?
I only intended to do some small business at first. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached, but I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be...
Oh, he's innocent.
And then you decided to take...
My initial target was Neverlet. Everyone in the forces of Meropide was declared... But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. In the end, I had to redirect my... I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection, but the letter was in fact addressed to Essa.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made...
No.
Is it true that all...
Yes.
Sijuin, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later.
Risley.
Monsieur Neverlet, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melazines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the...
And how long ago?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking. Time can change a lot of things.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up...
Monsieur Neverlet, the Melazines are a species you introduced when people refuse to place their trust in Melazines. For almost 500 years, people no longer have any right now, your every decision...
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one
I am undeserving of such high. It isn't anything special or worthy of. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity
Probably
of
move my
human
monitor.
emotions and willpower far exceed.
There's no need to be so modest. You're no longer that outsider you were before.
I must say that you've. Thank you for clearing my doubts.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not?
Thank you.
Yeah,
for
we
the
also
offer,
need a
but
combat
I know
section.
how some are here to redeem themselves. The less time I spend here, the better.
In that case, I'll have to insist.
Please.
The first is about the guard who...
I know of what the guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memoria's staff. However, as I mentioned...
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Hey now, don't let your... Those from up there have a tendency to... I'll have a chat with the guard and...
I see no issue.
Great! That's one thing out of the...
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity.
Yep. Never...
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of... I've looked into their founder, according to existing documentation, Vautrin remained... In other words, how he...
What? During his trial, I could sense that his feelings...
Perhaps he had been put...
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were and to those who had been sitting on the fence. That's all from me.
I don't have anything to... Well then, let us...
Oh, so he was faking because he was on Neuvillette's side and was like, "Y'all, I'll be arrested."
Please, take care.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but...
Oh no, they took menu privileges.
To both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind.
They took menu privileges.
Urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. This blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts, too. What do you think of me?
Cool. I mean, if I were arrested...
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials, hey!
What I really think, every trial you've ever judged has left
speaks.
an impression on you. And that's what
He
makes
speaks.
you who you are today.
That is, as I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence. I will try to contemplate this further.
Oh, huh? It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
Neuvillette's fine. Man's be depressed. Standing in the rain and fonking.
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Huh?
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede.
He owes me so many answers.
Nervilette? You could say
Memories.
he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough,
Who is this
you
guy?
will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past. Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
He funked too hard and it rained. Real question. Where's the combat? We need to fight someone.
Is the matter
Yep, we found the person who said that
Oh, that's
Sorry for
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved.
At the Palais Mermonia. More than 50. I was worried that the excess of protection would...
Well, now it looks like to celebrate this joyous occasion. That's not how you...
I would, of course, come up with questions
Just
during the
please
intervening
kill
day,
her.
and I will
Oh,
answer
please
them
kill
to the best
Charlotte. Just spin to win her.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais.
Can you put her on trial for being a cringe-ass NA baby?
I hope it will assuage...
Is this seriously going to be something without combat? Because, like every area has had a trial of the character. Like, we had Trial Navia, Trial... I mean, everything has had a trial run of the character. Hi. Wake up! How could she sleep while standing?
It's quite all right.
Thank you, Miss, and thank you too, Traveler in Big...
Do you remember Domenico?
Let me think. By the way,
She's
my
dead.
room, she looked really... I can't remember what her...
I can sense your joy.
Oh, I promised to model...
Of course.
Go ahead.
See you next time.
I wish Melusines were real so I could just pet them. Like, what do they feel like? You can't possibly be serious. I thought story quests were supposed to be trial runs of characters to make you want to get them. What do you mean there was no combat? Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. I'm going to go rage about this off camera.